Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Streaming Tuesdays and this edition of Live from the Works. My hair is a mess. I'm really not impressed with this situation. It's bad. What is going on with the YouTube chat viewer there? That is not right at all. That is completely wrong, in fact. Let's disconnect it and reconnect it and see if that fixes it. It did not. Excellent. Okay, well, I'm going to try and sort that out. And while we're doing that, let's... I don't know. What are we going to do? Well, yeah, what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of the other one as well. And then we're just going to put an entirely new one in. Because that's going to be the way to deal with this situation, I think. This is already going brilliantly. Yes, I fail at life. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That just lives there now, apparently, which is not great. So let's fling another one up there. Hold on. Bear with. This won't take a minute. I mean, it will take a minute, but it won't take a minute. You're just going to see my face get hidden for a minute while I figure out what I've done wrong, which is many things. None of them particularly good. Let's copy that. This is super professional. I'm very pleased with this situation. Oh, deep joy. Who have we got in the chat room anyway? Ekage is here. Hello. Five Nights at Freddy's is here. Hello. Good evening, Matt. This is Doctor's Prime. Doctor's Prime, welcome. I am assuming everyone watching has seen Darlington by now. Big round of applause for Doctor's Prime, because that is just one of the funniest things I have ever taken part in. It is genuinely a beautiful piece of art, and I adore what you did with that. I absolutely do. It is the best thing. I am so happy. Right, let's just add the chat in there. And then if we go in here and go to the chat thing and connect with the video ID that I've just put in there and connect. And then everyone should come up. There we go. That's looking slightly better, I think. Just might have to remind myself what the settings are for the text and everything. Bear with me. So professional. Let's see here. Right, so I need the hex code for the. There we go. That's the one. Right, and that is an opacity of 50, and then do the settings. There we go. Okay, so now 50 opacity, and then viewers messages are in that color, and then just budge the text size up, I guess. There we are. That looks better immediately. Let's knock the text size down a bit to 22. There we go. And then if I briefly switch over to the close-up camera, lock that one in place, and then back over here, and then paste that as a No, I want to paste it as a linked source. That's what I want to do. There we go. That's the fella. And then that can sit there, which is where it lives. And then that can move down into the layout screen, like so. And then we are golden. Excellent. We have done a thing. The thing is fixed. And we're not going to worry about the other elements of the thing because I will fix that after the show. No idea what went wrong there, but it earns one of these. Failure bell. Right, yes, Darlington. Darlington was a brainchild of our last stream with the ring modulator where I got asked to do a Daleks performing something from Hamilton. I did, and Doctorus got inspired, and so we ended up with Darlington, and it's just the best thing. I'm very happy about it. Darren is in the chat room as well. Welcome. Yeah, if you haven't seen Darlington, do go and check it out. Not right now, but at some point. The worst part about this is after Doctor has sent me the video, and we would sort of uploaded it, and we're sort of in the process of preparing to publicise it. I thought of a second verse while I was in the shower, and yeah, it's genuinely a thing of beauty. And I'm gutted we've not got that second verse in there, but never mind. We shan't worry about that. I'm genuinely so pleased with that video. So damn funny. It's ludicrous. Anyway, professionalism has been restored. We can see what you're saying in the chat room. I can see that there are 4 of you watching. Welcome, all of you. Get on and build something, shall we? Flick over to the close-up camera. Right. So, if I can just get the focus right, I've got a light over here now, so I can, so you rather can see what I'm doing, because that was a problem in previous ones, but it's a lot better now. Anyway, right. So I've painted these bits. So the plan tonight is we're going to glue these bits together. It's literally as simple as that. We're going to glue some bits together. Oh. Anyway. So, let's get some music going.
Can't help it if I'm imaginary.
There we are.
I just like some recognition.
And let's start thinking about how we glue this all together. Just bring the microphone this way a little, because I worry you all can't hear me. That music's quite loud. I'm going to turn it down a bit. Can you all hear me okay? It looks alright on the levels there. Okay, cool. We're good. Right then. So this is going to be Loco number 3, Quentin, which if you haven't heard that story already, that is because this was a wedding gift from my friend Paul and his partner Emily. And yeah, play Darlington again. Actually, hold on. I mean, I've just had a thought. We've got the ring modulator here. I can probably find the karaoke version of You'll Be Back Again. Would anyone like to hear the full song? Just for the hell of it. Because it's... Honestly, I'm so proud of the video we've done. But I feel like if you guys want to hear it that much, we should just hear the whole thing. Because I just genuinely think that would be hilarious. What do we think? If you guys would like to hear the whole thing, just to put it in the chat room now. And yeah, well, we'll do that. We might as well. I mean, it's, yeah. Yes, says Five Nights at Freddy's. Good enough. Okay, let me go away and look up the track I need. 1 second. Fade that out. Let's see. Okay. There we go. I'll just wait for the ad to disappear, and then I'm just gonna have to try and remember the words I came up with. Hang on. Come on, skip the ads. There we go. Okay. Right. Here we go. This is my hastily improvised full version of Darlington and You'll Be Back. Here we go. Hang on. No. 1 second. Is the ring modulator working correctly? Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Right then. You'll Be Back from Darlington. Here we go. You say The price of survival's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry when we exterminate your whole family and leave you to die. Why so sad? Is it because we've burned your world and now we've gone away? I don't know why you're mad. We're just doing what Daleks do. This is kind of our thing. But we'll be back. Soon you'll see. Minerals from your world are what we need. We'll be back. Time will tell. In the meantime, promise you won't rebel. Oceans rise, empires fall, except for the Dalek one, that goes without saying. That last part didn't rhyme. I'm making this up as I go along, and frankly I think that is fine. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da. Da 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 ya da 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 da. You say you slaves are working and you can't go on. We've taken your resources and now we're gone. We've other worlds to conquer, other races to conquer, planets and stars to conquer, a universe to conquer, forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. We'll be back like before. You can fight the fight, you'll lose the war. We can't love, only hate. All we do is yell exterminate. When you're gone, I'd be sad if that was a feeling I could have. But when push comes to shove, I'll exterminate your species, because I cannot feel love. Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Everybody! Da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da 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 ya da. Thank you. Just a little thing I came up with. Oh. Did you like that? Well, I thought it was funny. It's not bad, is it? I came up with that second verse in the show. I was like, I wish I'd come up with that before we'd finished animating it. That would have been incredible. But yeah, that's what the full version of the song would have been if I wasn't inept, which I am. So, it's a thing of beauty. Anyway, feel free to clip that, because I won't bother. Right, where were we? I think we were doing model making. Let's put the music back on. Oh God. Right then, we could do a redux of the animation. We totally could. I would have to re-record that because I wasn't entirely happy with that. I'm just genuinely impressed I remembered all of that from memory. I don't think I slipped up either. This is the stuff that goes through my head. This is... I am completely mad. I hope you all realise this. Anyway. So, I get the feeling the difficult bit is going to be... Let's bring the microphone over here so you can hear me. I think the difficult bit is going to be gluing this onto the back of this. So what I'm thinking we do, right, is... Well, let's do the main body bit first. I think that is that bit and that bit. Yes, okay, cool. So if we set those there, and then get our glue. Oh, that is too much glue. That's more glue than I wanted. Do that, and then a little blob on there, blob on there. I'm never very careful about whether you can see what I'm doing or not, I've realised. Which is not great for kind of like a make-along show. Wipe some glue off there. I don't want to get too much on the paint. And then that just sits in there like so. And in theory, that should then just sit there quite happily and do its thing. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side.
I'm the great dictator like Chaplin in black and white, or a sideline spectator if I never had a mic. I'm just Lee wearing a screw love mask, cause my Richard Nixon one got dust in the mail. I took a friend to the clinic, she got and I think that I need the doctor as well. But I'm scared they will say it's not normal at my age to have friends that only exist in my brain. I would try to defend myself, but I don't have time and say these far too sick to explain.
Yeah. Right. Now, this is the tricky part, or the tricky part of this bit anyway, because there's only like a little lip on each of these that will sort of sit on top of the other two. But we'll do our best and see how it turns out. It may turn out terribly. Right. I've forgotten what way round this is meant to be now. I think it's that way round. Yeah, that makes sense. Go. Ironic, don't you think you ain't shit before we met? Am I supposed to love you fools? Not quite. Surrounded by girls that drool for the spotlight and guys that drool for the girls that I'm with. I just leave them, play with my toys like I'm 6. Motherfucker, please get off my nuts. I never asked anyone to put this pedestal up. My mom still calls me Lee, it's true, but girls never like. Yeah, small brush might not be a bad shout actually. I've got a small one there. There we are.
I just wanna see Mike Jackson in concert. I just keep drinking relentless till I'm sponsored. I just wanna hear that new jam bag and Leah.
It doesn't matter too much if a little bit gets on there because it's meant to look a little bit grimy and unloved anyway. I mean, we're gonna make it look a little bit loved, but not like super loved because, well, they never would have been. Okay. So that bit's done. Next bit, stick the front bit on. Now, I think that is just going to be a case of, what is that going to be a case of? Let me see here. Thinking possibly if we lay it like that, and then just keep it like that, and then if we just sort of do a blob of glue along each edge, like this. This will make sense in a second, bear with me. And then on top there. I'm going to do a blob along the bottom of the bit here. There we go. And then, quite simply, blob that on there like that. I think that makes sense in my head. I'm just trying to get it roughly centered. And there we go. That's looks all right to me. I mean, once the glue's dry, it'll look a lot better. But dead straight. Once this dries, the glue will turn clear, so I'm not too worried about that. But that is about what it should look like, I think. Although I've just realised the grill isn't really in the middle. Hang on, I've got a thing for this. Right, let's come this way a titch. A titch. Is that a word? I'm honestly not sure. That looks about right to me. Okay, that looks alright from the other side. Fairly happy with that, I think. Come on. Yeah, I think that looks alright. What I'll do when it's all dry, when it's gone dry, what I will probably do is just do another coat of blue, because there's, as you can see on the back there, there's a little strip of wood just still exposed. There we go. Now you want a fair bit of glue sort of hanging about to hold it all together, but not like massive, if that makes sense. So have I got any? Where's that brush I was using? That one. Yeah, this will all turn into a clear substance when it's dry. It's just it just looks a bit rubbish just now. I think I'll try and get rid of some of the excess. I'll paint it into the gaps if I can. There we are. It's alright. Yeah, it will go transparent, and it will look a lot better. But just as you're sticking it together, it does look a bit obvious. But there we are. Playing right now, this is Screw Love's Imaginary Friends album. I don't think this one's on Spotify. This is from my personal playlist. So I'm doing that thing where I fiddle with it again. I've got it perfectly fine, and I'm fiddling. It's not quite in the middle. That's better. Okay, I'm going to leave it now. I've never had a gorilla come apart. I like it. Loctite is good, I do use that. Yeah. Okay, so now difficult bit, which is getting this bit to line up with the two sticky out bits of the cab. It might be the case that I just kind of plop the whole thing like that and just bodge the cab to where I want it to be. That actually, that's not too bad. If I do that and that, and then there we go. Yeah, that's pretty much bang on actually. Right, so here's my thinking. Actually, hold on. I've got some on the newspaper here, so if I just glop on that end, and then on that end as well, and then a line. Only child syndrome, I just have to be alone. Imaginary friends. You'll be happy on your own. Can you actually see what I'm doing there? I don't think you can. But glob there. And then, if we like that.
All the plugs got it fulfilled, and my phone battery's dying like someone dropped him a pill. Why would I go? It's in an X Factor like Lauren Hill. My telephone like Lady Gaga, I tried to ignore it still. My iPod is changing.
And then we're just gonna sit there for half an hour. Actually, have I got? That's quite heavy enough.
Just built a rocket ship to go the opposite direction. Like the politics. To go the opposite direction, they expected less. My best regrets are like emeralds in the treasure chest. I'm definitely ever.
I'm wondering, can I lose your weight from here?
So please, somebody can have someone
Not quite. Have to let it go for a second. And then put that on there like that. Will that be enough to hold it in place while the glue dries? So many questions. Quite enough glue there, is there? Okay, well, let's just paint a glob on there. Glob, it's a technical term. Right, and then there we are. That should. Next, there we go. And then in theory, that should all hold in place. And we've got ourselves an almost glued together locomotive. And then finally, just what we want to do is stick the other buffer beam on. So we'll do that as well. While we're here, little line along the top there.
Tom meets Summer on January 8th.
And then while we wait for that lot to dry, we can get on with assembling the undercarriage. Up is one of my favourite songs Screw's ever done. Genuinely one of his best pieces, I think. Ah, no, that doesn't want to stick. Ah, that's annoying. Extremely annoying. But maybe get another weight jobby. Yeah. Okay, no problem. That's fine, I can work with that. While it falls off. Spin that around. Put my possessions in the box. Left it on my doorstep and knocked. Wrote me a letter so cute, you tied a ribbon around it, but I felt different about it when it read. Yeah, stick that on there. And then stick the weight on top. And that should hold it all together. Like so. Yeah, I think that's looking alright. Although I realise now I've done that, it's forcing the other bit upwards. Ah, that's annoying. If I just lay it across, maybe, like that. Not exactly. Okay, well that's fine. The glue is getting a bit more tacky, so I think if I just sort of hold it there for a second, it will probably stick on its own. Since it looks like a narrow gauge diesel mouse and some music, yeah, go for it. Why not? I won't necessarily be able to play it just for a second because I'm trying to get this glue to take. But yeah, no, I'd love to hear some more music. One day we painted and picked out a spot together, only to realize eternity is not forever. We used to rock together, jealous and jealous set to any girl that said hi and any dude she ever met. But I wonder if she catches herself thinking of me, head scratching, smiling, thinking it's sweet. And the next time he kisses her there, he realized she's just visiting there because she's still into me. Better off leaving it now than being running this course. Everything falls apart. Smile used to seem so natural, nowadays it's false. I realise this is not terribly thrilling to watch, but it is rather necessary. No. See, what's happened there is all the glue has come off. Well, alright. Let's try a different tactic.
My phone lines engaged for girls in the neighborhood. Kicking rocks for the greater good. I got it bad. It's like she carved the name in wood. But with a stone face, I pretend not to care. And parents tell the kids not to stare. I say I'll never meet a girl that can replace my ex-wife. But then I say, psych, I met one tonight. Here we go again, the pitter patter of love. Like I dismissed my heartbreak, it didn't matter, I shrugged. I'm hoping that the sequel is as good as the original. But butterfly effect and S dark or a yacht. She's more like Home Alone, the second one, not the third. The Macaulay Culkin version dropped the word. I'm not saying I'm in love with her, but I'm on the verge. And I don't think about what's her name.
Brush. That would seem to have taken. Or has it? I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. Okay. Bit of excess glue on the bottom here as well. Just gonna brush that away as far as I can. It's a bit like watching glue dry. Badum. Oh, nuts. I knew that was going to happen. Come on. Now you want to stay there. Ah, this is just getting annoying now. I'm getting dried glue stuck. Ah. No! This has gone terribly. It's fine. It's fine. Yep, failure belt. I'm just going to stick my hand here for a second. There we are. Right. Every time I think it's holding itself together, it just goes, ah, psych. That bloody glue on the bottom, look. It's not doing any good anywhere. So it looks messy at the moment, but as soon as it's dried, it won't anymore. What's his name? You met him at the seaside on Boxing Day. You met him at the disco on New Year's Eve. That's why the same stories sound new to me. Man, I used to see this old lady a lot. It really changed me a lot. She really blew my mind. Before she lost her, she was so nuts. Told me I should never grow up. Ah, come on, are you dry enough yet that you'll stay there? No, no, not at all, not even slightly, not a little bit. Right. So what's happened here is I'm just getting glue absolutely everywhere, and none of it's really sort of staying where I want it to stay. Right, hang on, let me try and unpick some of this stuff. I'm wondering if perhaps this is time to get the Loctite out, just for this little bit. In fact, yeah, you know what? That feels like a sensible idea. Right. Okay, so Loctite. Not quite that much. Just a little bit. Just calm your send, Lou. Blob there. Blob there. Blob there. Just little blobs. That's all what I want. There we go. Right. Right, what's left of that on the newspaper. Right, now. Let's wipe off as much of the wood glue as we can. Right. Let's try that. Let's see if that takes. Clean out the glue from that bit. There we are. Okay, so. There we are. Have I ever been on or seen a diesel rail car? I have guarded a diesel rail car, a Swedish run in fact, called Helga. If you look up Swedish rail car Helga online, you'll see that. I've been on like sort of British rail cars, but not for years. But that Helga's sort of the only one I've been on that I can remember very clearly. I'm sure I must have done others, but that would have been a while ago. That's better. There we are. Perfect. Right then. I mean, there's glue absolutely bloody everywhere now, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Right. Good job with the singing. Yeah, I cannot sing. My singing is awful. I'm fully aware of this fact. Yeah. Scrape as much glue off as I can in the meantime. I am going to go over all of this with a paintbrush again, just to cover any blemishes or what have you. But I think if I lift that off now, that looks okay to me. Oh, I mean that bit definitely doesn't look okay. I've just realised. Okay. Slight problem. This bit's collapsed. But that's fine. I can fix it. No. That bit's falling apart now. Oh god. Problems. Okay. I think I've fixed that. Think being the operative word. Okay. I think it's back together. Just about. Hang on. that bit's not where I want it to be, so stick it back and then put this back on top. Keep that where I want it to be. Right, you sit there like that. Yeah, that's it, you behave yourself. There we are. So I'm just trying to get this bit in the middle. This is my wedding gift, yes. There we are. Just thinking aloud here for a sec. Lift this up a bit. If I do just a little line of glue underneath here, just nah, I can't really do that. It will stick. I promise you, it's going to stick. It's just fiddly little sod. Sure this bit's lined up, which it seems to be, so that's good. Okay. Cool. I think that is about as good as it's going to get. So what I'm going to do is lift this up at the back here and sort of move it over in this direction. Because now we're going to make a start on putting the undercarriage together. I've ordered some custom plates and things for this, so it's going to have a name plate that's going to sit on the side here, a works plate that's going to go here, which says it's a Hunslet Loco Company engine, Loco number 1609. Built in 2021, which for those of you who've been paying attention to my life at all know that's my wedding day. And the yeah, it's got a horsepower of 88 because, well, one look at my t-shirt should tell you why. And yeah, that's the story. What she's gonna be called. I know I said on Biggest Little Row in the World that I don't think sort of battery electric locos and diesel locos have much of a personality, and I stand by that. But they are what's the word I'm looking for? If you give them a personality, they have one. So I'm putting as much personality into this as possible, because it's special. It was a gift, so I want to give it as much personality as I can. You can see there's glue starting to dry already. I'm gonna go over this with another coat of paint, I think, once everything's dry and in place, just to tidy it up as much as anything, because it is where I've glued it, it has got a bit messy like, but that will soon clear up and it will look good. Move this light over, see if we can sort of focus out on this a bit. Devran has sent us some music, so we're going to play that. There we are. Just pause Spotify for a second. Come back to you in a sec. Here we are. Rusty the siding inspection diesel. Nice. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, no, I've lost that one. There we are. These are quite nice. And it's sort of focus out camera. Jeez, what are you doing? There we are. That's better. Can actually see what I'm doing now. Welcome to Watching Glue Dry with Matthew Alden-Farrow. Right, let's see about assembling some of these other bits. Right, that is holding in place, so I'm not going to worry about that. Right, we've done all of that. That can all go. I don't need any of that now. Okay, so that can all go. I've glued all that together. Right. Glue wheel bearings into sole bars as shown. Can do. Right, there's the sole bars. Pick a side. So they're going to go on the inside, clearly. Now, where are my bearings? There they are. Right. Try not to lose these, so we'll drop them in there and do one at a time. Now, is this going to be a Loctite job? I think it might be. So, sole bar there, and move the camera over so you can see what I'm actually doing. There we go. Right. So these are our sole bars. These are what the axles and things sit on. So. Now, which way around do those go in? Out a bit. Up there, yeah, well that makes sense. Okay, right, so blob of glue there. There, like that. And repeat. So let's get the Spotify music back. There we are. And then rinse and repeat. Blob of glue. Just, oh, excuse me. And that. Drop that in there. So. And, oh, no. I don't want you to stick to me. I want you to stick to the thing. Okay, you're not playing ball, are you? Let's try that again. Right, so blob of glue in there, and then you just stay. Bad wheel bearing. Okay. So if you look at these, they're in there, nice and tight now with a little blob of glue to hold them there. Like so. Job's a good one. Right. Locate spring hangers onto sole bars using glue sparingly, making sure no glue goes into wheel bearings as shown. Okay, let's see. Okay, well these are going to be the springs, so at least I think these are the springs, aren't they? Are these the springs? They look like the springs. Yes, I see. Yeah. So you glue them on the outside like so. Like that. Somewhere in there are the other two. There we go. I always think these look like little spaceships. Pew, 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 pew. Oh dear. Ignore me. Sits there like that. It says use glue sparingly, so we're going to Loctite this again. That's not Loctite. Hold on. What have I done with it? There it is. It's gone in my little box for some reason. Right. Just do little blobs of glue on the outer bits. Yeah. And just sit that on there. Like that. And that'll just sit there quite happily. And then repeat with the others. If you can see what I'm doing there, but just dabbing gently with Loctite on there just to use as little glue as possible. So this is quite strong stuff. Flip it over and then drop on there. So that can just sit there like that. Seems to be all lined up. And then wait, have I done 3 of those? No, it was just glued to the bearing. Clever of it. There we go. And up like that. Being a bit difficult to line up. There we go, like that. Sit it there and do the same with this one.
Always last in the pecking order. I treat a cheating girlfriend like I never saw her. So sorry if I black out sometimes. The real world right now seems less important. All these best friends forever have an agenda when you get them together. But I forgive everyone that stabbed me in the back. In fact, I wish them the best in their endeavors. I don't have my future mapped out. I moved to a new place. My plans are at that house. And the new kid living there is fine. Probably kissing on my girl, playing with toys that were mine.
There we go.
Living out my master plan. 2.10 kids looking like a marching band. So when I daydream, I see it all in my head. Now they gone, put your yard, calling in my bed.
There we are. Now that is done. Glue hubcaps in place as shown. Where are the hubcaps? That looks like a hubcap to me. That looks like a hubcap. Which means the rest of those little bits must be coupling things. Excuse me. Ooh. I don't wanna bother God with these matters. Friends are supposed to be cool, but they're pissed like weak ladders. Some shit when these rappers wipe me flush. The girl I used to like is high and all types of drugs. My pen pal doesn't write as much. Best friends forever means I'm free, but I'm kinda rushed. What if this itch is an STD? What if she takes a pregnancy test and texts me? My reflection's so ugly it hurts at first. I don't believe when the same girl shows interest in me. All my pet fish float at the top, probably dead. I'm just hoping they're not. I got this lump on my mouth, kinda serious. I'm hoping it's not. So if I'm saying I'm at the doctors, just know that I'm not alive. Come on. There we go. Just realised there's a little bit of wood there. Just scrape that off. There we are. Okay. And there we go. one soul bar done. Do another one on these, and then that's that bit finished. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. All over the place tonight. Goodness. Right.
The other kids had lights on the LA gears, but my shoes lit the floor like MJ's. Mom said that they hit you be a glass butler, like a young grasshopper any sensei. Used to like pro wrestling a lot, slammer dude through the table for the pestering I got. Then I discovered that the ultimate warrior was just a guy named Jim. I'm sorry, bro, I put my faith in the rainbow. Thought we were the same, but we ain't though. It's race to the game show. When we were little, parents told us to mix with the kids, and we literally did, but then they changed roles.
And one more. That all looks good to me. There we go. So those sit under there. Like, I was going to say like so, but doesn't seem to want to. Yeah, like that. They fit under there like that. A bit further in. But do I like jazz? I'm not into jazz. I've got to be perfectly honest. Just doesn't do very much for me. I don't hate jazz, I just don't. It's just not my personal choice. Okay, yeah. So yeah, those sit within the buffer beam like that, and the wheels sort of go in between them, like that. Where are the wheels anyway? There are the wheels. That's the wheels. So that sits in there. The fun bit is going to be when we come to wire this bad boy up. That's the motor. Now I'm in two minds because I've got a little chip thing which I had been sort of saving for my little pickup kit. But I'm wondering actually if I might transfer it over to this one. I'll show you what it is. Yeah. It's a little microchip, and what it does is it broadcasts a very small Wi-Fi signal that hang on, there we are. I think that's all the bits. Is that all the bits? I think that's all the bits. Looks like all the bits. Anyway, yeah, that broadcasts a Wi-Fi signal, so you can connect your phone to it and control it through your remote. So I'm in two minds about whether to do that or whether to just wire it in as it is. I'll have a think. Loco remote, it's called. So what it means basically is you can you have that all plugged in and ready to go, but then you can use your mobile phone and the app on your mobile phone to control the direction of the motor. Now I don't know if it will work because I think this one is just an on-off type thing. The one I've got for the other model, I'm just having a little look in the bag here. I think has a directional switch, but I'm just going to double check that because I could have made that up. Yeah, there you go. That's got yeah, there you go. It's got a sort of 3. Well, I thought it was 3. Is it just the 1? Yeah, it might just be an on-off switch actually. Yeah, anyway, yeah, it looks like it might just be an on-off switch. Actually, I thought it was a 3-position one, but Yeah, I'm not so sure now. I'm going to have to consult the resident electronics expert, my dad Darren, on that one, I think. But yeah, that's so the Loco remote is potentially an option. I think it's potentially a very good option. I just need to work out whether it will work with this kit, because it is just a sort of an on-off mechanism, and I'm not sure how that works with the remaining bits of the kit. But no, we'll give it a go, and yeah, we'll worry about that another time. is what I'm trying to say anyway. But yeah, so we'll pop those somewhere safe, and in fact we'll pop those in there, just on the off chance I decide to try it. How's this looking? That's stuck in place, so that's good. That can come out now. How's this looking? That is very much stuck in the wrong place. Okay, right, let's see. If I take that off, first of all. That one's better. That one needs to come over like about a mile. This is about where I want it to be. Up there. And underneath looks okay as well, so we won't fiddle with that too much. Just squeeze that a bit further in. There you go. It is a great idea. It makes sort of controlling the model a bit better. But I don't know, maybe it might be quite good fun, and just to be able to switch it on and let it run round and round under its own steam, so to speak. But not literally under its own steam. But yeah, I know what I mean. No one else does, but I do. How am I gonna fix you? Yeah, if I leave that like that and then smidge that one over there. Slightly wonky train gives it personality. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. There we are. It's better, that's about where I want it to be. How's this looking? That's all holding together quite well, I think. Looks alright on that side. What about on this side? Let's see. Hang on. The camera up so we can get in. I was about to say so we can get in close light, but we haven't got any light, so let's bring the light with us. I think that's looking okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm reasonably pleased with that. If we just sort of go in close there, light, you can see that's all holding together. That all looks okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Adjust the camera up slightly. There we go. Soul bars are done. Next job will be... Actually, this might be... Yeah. Yeah, I think we're in a good place to paint these, so let's do that next. That's the next job. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Who needs that? Right. We're gonna go. No. Let's go gloss black for the soul bars. And a little bit shiny. I think I've gone gloss black for the rest of it, so it's not entirely out of character. Right. Shake. Feeling again, but it's better when it doesn't make sense. All the other stuff gets in the way. Just literally singing along to the music now. There we are. Keep this open. Is there a little one? not terribly small. Okay, that one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm trying to get into the habit of washing my brushes when I use them, but I've run out of white spirit, so I'm waiting on that being delivered. It's only been a couple of days. It shouldn't be too bad. Right. Okay. Here we go. Right. So. Ooh, that's a bit. Ooh. What's happened there? Paint's gone all weird. Yeah. That doesn't look right to me. Yep. It's got bits in it. Not sure how that's happened, but we'll roll with it. Better. Got the worst of it off. Getting into the corners. Now when that's dry, I'll do the other side as well, just so it's all a uniform, same colour. If I do both sides at once, I won't be able to put it down. Common sense, isn't it? I'm desperately to concentrate here and failing. I think that's everything. Is that everything? Oh no. Nowhere near. I haven't done the underside of this bit. Ooh. Barely even started, mate. God damn. All of that bit done? Yeah. Yeah. That'll do for now. Right. Put you down there. Try and do the most of this one as well. Try and avoid getting any black paint on the other part of the model, because that's not what we want to do. Make one more mistake. Bad days come with the territory. Make it once with a good night. Hey. Painting the top bit there.
When I was 15, all I wanted to do was have sex with pretty girls. Now I'm older, all I want is the sex-crazed pretty girls to leave me alone. And the geeky-looking girl reading Steinbeck and Orwell to give me some sign that she may be interested in me. So we can give each other pet names, derived from obscure fictional characters in a novel only we have read.
I'm getting covered in paint here.
Sing your favorite, but you know what karaoke's like. I hate your boyfriend, I hope he chokes and dies overnight. And you don't want to be that crazy girl dating a poltergeist, speaking to overpriced mediums for most of your life. You want to dance a little, you dress like the 90s. You sound like my childhood and the girls I left behind me.
There we go.
You can lay your head beside me, give me that 95 smile.
Missed loads. Yep.
School was a crazy place. I had a crush on Francesca, she was an 80s babe. So I can tell we were
Hear
raised
that lot.
green kappa jackets, woolly hats,
Cover
watching
that
the
up.
play
There we
test.
go.
I'm sorry if I'm not the type you like to love. I broke my leg, would you sign my cast and write in blood? I broke my head, now I write songs like a psycho does. Wanna perform for you on stage, but the mic's unplugged.
There we go. Got one. Just double check this one. Sure I've not missed anything, which I have. Because I suck. There we go. Oh, there's loads of gaps on this one. Dear me. Some cowboys doing this, Lord, didn't ya? Yeah, right. There we are. Right then. Right. I need to go wash my hands. So if I can find a clean finger, I'll flick you over to the Be Right Back screen. How am I going to get paint off my hands? Good question. That's I have like a tiny bit left, but probably not enough to do the brushes as well. So we'll, yeah. Anyway, here's the Be Right Back screen.
blossoming with bright lights. I quite like the girl I'm with now, so high five. But I can't say bye-bye to the past, cause memories are lifelike. And wife-like girls parade in my hindsight. Maybe I'm stuck in the past, maybe I should be present. Attending my morning class, not just to look at melons. But I can't see the future, maybe I'm losing it. Either my soulmate's plane crashed or Cupid missed. Yeah, we could have been more. Keeping me up at night, I like those. Feeling your face with my eyes closed. The blind leading the blind, bouncing on a tightrope. Singing along to Dido. Cause everybody sleeps at night, but I don't. I read brow and laugh at the typos. We high-five the maestro. Kiss in the dark in the cinema at night shows. We don't see the sun, but we touch it with our fingers. I don't know if our eyes are blue, but her sweet smell lingers. And everybody has a lot to say. We disregard your opinions. Give me love when love is blind. And I'll love you back instantly. Another night taking pictures none of us will ever see. You can develop them if you like, but me and her keep the memory. And we write our own songs, we don't like what they play on MTV. I drum on the table and hum, she sings the melody. Even when we fall, we crack up, and the other one helps us back up. We don't need your assistance, thank you. I'm pretty sure that our clothes don't match up. I was born with eyes that don't work, and a heart that skips a beat. Yeah, my girlfriend's blind as well, and she's totally into me. I feel like Rasputin, a school mass shooting. Getting back with my ex-girl, yeah, I'm that stupid. Her vagina was a cave, a few bats flew in. She's in the club, getting numbers like a math student. I fell in love with art, I feel like tattooing every inch of my skin so I can grow attached to him. Am I translucent? Do my hands loosen? Do I let go of my faith? Cause my plans loosen. Tell my mother I joined the cult. I had a friend, I lost a friend, I was happy, I'm not happy, that's all she wrote. And I'll be on the stage, not acting my age, taking panties to the face, yeah, that's rock and roll. Tell me not to go, promise me the world, but I will have to reject your offer though. Cause you were not to know, it was more serious than we thought, according to this doctor's note. And I know I could have picked it up anywhere. It's all my fault, cause I was in a stranger's bed, and I made love to her like she was everything. Welcome to the Phoenix Hour. Welcome to the Phoenix Hour. love to her like she was everything. Welcome to the Phoenix Hour. And I know I could have picked it up anyway.
Good news, I'm not dead. No, still here. It's all good. Yeah. Had enough to clean my hands. It's all good. We're fine. So, right now, those are all done. Oh, my camera went wobbly for a second there. Anyway, and I've just tipped tea down my front. I am a real mess today. Anyway, the sole bars are done. Ready for installation when we have them ready to go. Loco body is looking pretty good. If I lift that off, is that going to now be... Yes, there we go. Great success. Yeah, that's now about how I want it to be. Everything's sort of sticking together and, you know, looking quite happy. I'm going to stick some blue paint all over this bit at some point, touching the black bits as well, just to tidy it up a bit. But yeah, I'm relatively happy with that. That looks pretty good, I think. Yeah, there's a little bit of gap here if you look, where you can see very obviously it's not been painted right, but I will do that. Now it's all in situ and just touching the areas that need touching in, because it's had 2 coats on all of the bits, so it's actually I don't think you get the buffer being 2 coats on account of how you can see wood through it, but yeah, we'll give it a going over with some more paint at some point. But yeah, I am very happy with that. Quainton is coming together very nicely indeed. We've got our sole bars there, which are looking pretty swish. I've just realised I've got wet paint over my fingers again, so that was clever. No, it's not too bad actually. So, let's see if I can get this back on the tin without covering myself in plate. Yes! There we go. Right, don't need any of them, need that. Put that back, put that away, put that away, put the tweezers away, put the screwdriver away. I'm pretty pleased with that. This might be the it's certainly going to be the best looking model I've ever built. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Looks pretty good, I reckon. Come on, focus up. Focus on the subject matter. There, that thing. Come on, you know you wanna. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, if I move the camera slightly, see what that does. That hasn't really helped at all, actually. What about if I, from like up here? Does that help you? No. Yeah. Yeah. Do you think it needs the applause bed? Hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Do we have the applause bed? Oh. There we go. Why, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Where's me? There it is. Okay. So, yeah, I think I've done about as much as I can do for this evening. So we'll pop the microphone back out of the way. And for those of you who are watching who haven't, if you've seen me talk about this before, feel free to ignore. But for those of you who may be watching this stream now who didn't watch my last episode of Live from the Works, I'm going to get all preachy again, so forgive me. Sorry, just come over really thirsty. Anyway, yeah, I'm about to get preachy again, so if you've seen me do this little bit of spiel before, feel free to ignore it. But for those of you who are watching this who didn't see my last episode live from the works, we are asking viewers to give some money away to, well, I'll stick the strap up on the screen. We've all seen the images in Ukraine. Doesn't seem to be getting any better. In fact, if anything, since we last talked about this, it's got way, way worse over there. War is still ongoing, and it is a war. Ignore the Russian propaganda. It's a war. It's an invasion, is what it is. It is a country invading another independent country who don't want them there. It's an invasion. It's a war. There's war crimes being committed. Yeah, this should not be politically difficult for anybody. Nothing that's going on in Ukraine is acceptable at all. So yeah, that's yeah. But without wishing to get too preachy, whatever you think about the politics or whatever, there are civilians trapped in the middle who haven't got basic food and water supplies or medical facilities. Hospitals are being bombed. People being left homeless, and people are being killed as well. So yeah, if you can spare a couple of quid, it would be greatly appreciated by me, and I'm sure by the lovely people over at the British Red Cross. If you chuck a couple of quid to their Ukraine Crisis Appeal, and I've got a tiny URL at the bottom of the screen there right now, where you can chuck a donation, however much or little you can afford. It would be extremely highly appreciated, I'm sure. So yeah, that's me trying to use my teeny tiny platform for some good. So yeah, if you're watching this and you've enjoyed what I've done, rather than giving me money, go give it to this appeal and think, let's do some good. Let's try and balance out the karma in the world, because yeah, it's a bit rubbish, isn't it? Anyway, I'll get rid of the strapline now. The guilt tripping is done. You can... yeah, anyway. We shall move on. Don't know what I'm going to be doing next week yet. Maybe back over on the gaming channel. Or might do another one of these. Not sure. I'll see how I feel once the weekend's been and gone. And yeah, we'll go from there. I've got the taste of paint at the back of my throat. I think the fumes might be overwhelming me a bit, which is not great. So I'm going to go now, and I'm going to open the cellar, try and air this out a bit. But thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've all enjoyed the show tonight. Take care, have a fantastic week, and I will see you very soon for more of whatever this is. Take care. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye!